Was there also maybe a type of monster that was discussed for a movie or an episode that never came into fruition? Was there any bans on that?
Um, no, the one sort of rule we had was we were trying not to retread on other, places we had gone
Mm.
in other films or once the series was off the ground in the series. Um, two of the biggest challenges with the series doing it, the number of episodes that we did were coming up with, the monster or the scare or whatever it was. The other one was coming up with the crime because we're telling stories to 6 to 11 year olds, and when you start looking at crime, most crime is connected to sex or violence. And if you take out sex and violence, which doesn't really have a place on children's TV, you're left with theft. So if you notice, almost every plot in Scooby Doo has to do with greed or thievery, because the rest are just off limits. And things like jaywalking or traffic tickets aren't that exciting. So
Yeah, it'd definitely be interesting to see a take on Scooby Doo where they're just driving around in the mystery machine, like waiting for people to start littering, and then they just jump out and like, got you. That's what we're gonna book you for. So that's kind of interesting, and glad that that didn't happen. So I think in terms of that whole crime thing, you definitely found the absolute sweet spot in that regard.